reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. That one goes out of bounds, a less than ideal beginning to this game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And now from the pistol formation. Looking for a gap. It's ball.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now it's second down here. The shotgun handoff here. The Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. To the air, it's Lagway. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up fourth down. And the Gators will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
And the South Carolina offense will take over first and 10.
Over the middle, it's Bennett. They bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Great execution on the RPO. The quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
He's running out of time here. Trying to get the throw off.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Back to throw. It's Sellers. Looking deep to the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the Gamecocks will send their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
He's got it with room to run. He'd be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Yeah, defense in a soft zone coverage, pretty easy for the quarterback to recognize that with the curl route. But how about the there help pick up the first down?
Using his legs, it's Ball. Goes out the stiff arm. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Oh, Chris, you think spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here we go now, 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And they convert on 3rd. Good ball at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Second down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
Keeping it on the ground here. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Oh, come on, ref. Give it to him. What a huge run. He takes it all the way down to the 1-yard line. And you can tell once he got through that second level of the defense, he was thinking, I'm taking this to the house. And he almost did. Brought down just short at the 1-yard line.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards. Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Gonna run it. It's Ball. Touchdown, Gators, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
South Carolina, 0.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. first play of the drive now from the 25. Oh, he loses the football. Scooped up in the defense. Touchdown, Florida. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
Here's the fair catch by the return man. South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Quarterback still with the football. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. To throw, it's Sellers. Running out of time in the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down on the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball under the 36.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Pressure is coming. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks into the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
The Gamecocks are on the move here. And they'll go right back to him on first down. He's in the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
It's a shotgun run call. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fist. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. It's a quarterback keeper. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Gamecocks. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to get it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
South Carolina, 7.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over.
First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. To throw, it's Lagway. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Ball handed off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
What a read by this quarterback. He saw cover one, meaning a single high safety look. Knows that he's got to throw the ball to the outside part of the field because help will be late in getting there. And that time, it's a great completion with an accurate throw.
And they tried the middle, but stumped for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Florida 14, South Carolina 7.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And he's got it, no problem. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now in the 25. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Picks up the first, looking for more. And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Back to throw. It's Sellers. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Here he goes. They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Inside give now from the shotgun. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, South Carolina. Now going to have to kick the extra point.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Bringing it out. It's Hawkins. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. He'll hand it off. Breaks into the clear. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, keep hammering away with that run game.
Second down after that previous play. Handoff to the back. Power through the tackle. That play moves the ball across midfield, and is set up for the first down at the 41.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Dameon Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Pulls it in. It's Ball. That game moves the ball to the 17, first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Same tail back, another carry. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Quarterback pulls the ball, it's a keeper. Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on third down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, we've got a big fourth down coming up.
Makes it look easy. We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, escapes the tackle. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And they'll use the ground game here. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
PAT puts them up 13 now.
Next score, Florida 27, South Carolina 14.
He'll call for the fair catch here. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. They'll run it here.
Chris, he dropped the ball again. Now he gets it back, but that's the second time we've seen the ball on the ground from this running back. Ball security is paramount. I mean, it's a deal breaker if you do not buy into it as a running back. His coach is not going to be happy that he's put the ball on the ground twice.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
And he'll wisely throw that one away. So a second down after the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Nice grab. It's Jacobs. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The short completion of the tight end. Will not be brought. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after scoring a touchdown.
Florida 27, South Carolina 21.
He's going to return it from the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. One man at the backfield. He'll get the football. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Grab down the middle. It's Sturdivant. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Gives the ball to the 39.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Second down play coming up. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They stop him at the 49. That'll be a first down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Off the play fake on first down. On the move now. Makes the catch downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half, and they punch it in and build the lead before the break. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's his third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Extra point splits the uprights.
South Carolina, 21.
This one will be fair caught. Looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. To the air. It's Sellers. That's reeled in. It's Bennett. Gets into space at the 50. He's in the clear. Past the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, South Carolina. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Quarterback keeps the football. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Good throw to the left.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll hand it off. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Jacobs. He's found some room at the 45. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's the running back in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Scanning the field. It's Sellers. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the Sultan. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. They're going to run it. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situations, much more manageable. We'll see if they can convert.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking for a gap. It's Clark. He shreds the tackle. Takes a big shot there for the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
That completion makes it second and medium. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. And here's the handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. He missed it. Off target that time. The lead remains 6 after the miss.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least. 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Looking to throw. It's Sellers. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
That completion makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Short connection to the tight end here. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And the Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Oh, here comes the reverse. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. The defense not fooled at all.
Well, the backside rules for defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. They were able to stop that reverse in its track.
Caught over the middle. It's Smith. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, with saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and you can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here and maybe hold them to 3 points.
Look at a throw on third and goal. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They battle back to get even now. Now the all-important extra point.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
South Carolina, 35. Florida, 34.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
Will take over first and 10.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Breaks into the clear. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Trying to find some room against Daniels. The Gators are moving quickly down the field.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it from the gun.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short down. And the tailback's got it again. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Here's the handoff. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Gators will have to kick this away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And they'll just down it right here.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb. And they pinned him inside the 5-yard line.
So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. Gets it out quickly to the left side. And the result is going to be a safety. So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll boot it away from the 20.
Hey, the defense deserves a lot of credit for forcing this safety, obviously. But let's not forget about the punter and the special teams who put this offense in a tough position in the first place. Without that key punt, they would have had a lot more room to work with.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's Baum. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake.
36, South Carolina, 35.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. And the single back takes the handoff. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
He'll hand it off. Now here he goes. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the wideout goes in motion. They're going to run it here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Snags the quick throw. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, the kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Tailback takes the handoff again. He shreds the tackle. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
And that's good, tough running here on this third down by the back. The defense was locked in on stopping the run, but kudos to this running back for navigating where that hole was and hitting it.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feed him the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with a hot hand.
South Carolina, 35.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Breaks into the clear. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important second down play coming up. QB decides to keep it here. The senior able to make the stop after a short game.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. Look, give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Gamecocks will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. The first play of the drive now set up at the 24. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Away with the run game. First down and more. He's still running. They get it back, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. The pocket breaking down. Fights off a defender. Down he goes. It's a sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. On the run. It's Ball. And tackled after a smaller pickup there.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Gators will have to kick it away. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Turner brought down by the coverage team.
And the South Carolina offense will take over. First and 10.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Back back to pass. It's Sellers. Swarm with the pass rush is sacked.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Up position, second and long from their own 12. And he drops back in the gun. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looking deep for late game heroics. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Crucial play here. They go to the air. Fires it to the wideout. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Grab down the middle. It's Smith.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Pump over the middle. It's Harbor. He's in the clear. Past the 20. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
All right, serious drama here. This semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Boy, another nice throw by this quarterback. You know, Chris, he's had a heck of a day the entire game, avoiding mistakes, making good throws, giving his team a chance to win this game. And when it comes down to it, I want the ball in his hands with a chance to make a play to win it.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? QB keeps it himself. Tackle, but first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first-and-goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Looking to scramble. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Chris, how fitting that this offense finds a way to score a touchdown late in the game. They've been doing it all year long, and a big reason that they're here in the postseason. Now, you always practice the two-point plays, right? Now, you better pick your best one and deliver to tie this game up.
To throw, it's Sellers. And it's caught, and the two-point conversion will tie up this game here late in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Trying to find room. It's Daniels. Here he goes. A timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Keeps it on the draw. Breaks free. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back, each first down. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's Jackson. First and 10 here. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And the Gators are in the red zone now. In the red area, it's Webb. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder.
Touchdown, Florida. They jump on top in OT.
Great play design by the offensive coordinator. He's such a tough matchup down there. The tight end has size, he has instincts, he gets his head turned around, goes up, and catches the ball. Great play call and great execution.
On this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
Play action here on first down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. You kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
How about this? A 2-point conversion now with the ball game on the line. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Oh, it's a huge overtime interception.
No good. That keeps the score. Florida 50, South Carolina.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They hit one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit.